Hey everyone, I'm Hassan Flayah. In today's video, we will set up the Windows environment to start with the Dart. So first thing first, open your browser and just type GigHome Dart. From this website, we can download the installer for the Dart SDK. So to start with any programming language, we need two things. The first thing is Dart SDK or the software development kit, the SDK for any programming language. And the second thing is a program that you can write the code on it. So there is text editor or code editor or IDE, integrated development environment. So simply it is a program that you can write the code on it. First thing is the Dart SDK. There's two ways to install the Dart SDK on Windows, either from the installer from this website. So I worked on 64-bit Windows. Simply we can download the stable channel. The second way, from dart.dev, which is the official website for the Dart programming language. You can search for Dart SDK Archive. So this is the first option, Dart SDK Archive. As you can see, this is the stable channel, the beta channel, and development channel. So at the moment we work on Windows. This is the 64 version. So simply click download Dart SDK. As you can see, it is a compressed file. So I will cancel this to minimize the time. I already downloaded these files. From the Dart installer, double click on it, click yes. So simply it is an installer. Click on I accept, next, and then next. This is the default path, C program file, and in the folder called Dart. So he will install the Dart inside this folder. Or the second way, you can simply uncompress this file into any place on your computer. So for example, show more option and then extract file, and I will uncompress it on C program file. So inside this folder, then simply click OK, click yes. Okay, so now go to this PC and see program file. So this is the Dart SDK. As you can see, this is the bin folder, which is the main folder in the Dart SDK. The next step is simply copy this path and go to the environment variable. So this is edit the system environment variable, and go to the environment variable, and under the system variable click on path, double click on it, and then simply new and paste this path, and then you click OK, then OK, and OK. So now you should access to the Dart on your CMD or your terminal. So simply type Dart in this place. As you can see, your Windows is already identified on the Dart. So there's many options you can use with the Dart. So for example, -- version display the Dart SDK version. So simply type Dart -- version, and as you can see, the version of the Dart is 2.13.4 stable version. So this is the Dart SDK. The second thing you need is a program to type the code. So there's two options. Either you can download the IntelliJ IDEA. So simply type IntelliJ IDEA, which is an IDE developed by JetBrains company. So simply type downloads. And the second option is the Visual Studio Code, which is a program developed by Microsoft. Also, you can download it from here. A lot of people preferred Microsoft Visual Studio Code. In the IntelliJ IDEA, there is two versions, Ultimate and Community. So simply you can download the free version, which is the community version. Just click on download and it will download the program directly. On the Visual Studio Code, also click on download on Windows on this option, and also it will download the program directly. So go to the downloads and it's time to install these programs. So the IntelliJ IDEA just a regular installing. So click yes. Next, this is the default path which will install the IntelliJ IDEA inside it. Click next, and here you can create desktop shortcut. So I'll choose this option. Also add bin folder to the path, and then next, and then click install. So the setup is finished. You can choose I want to manually report later, and then click finish. The second code editor, Visual Studio Code, also it is regular installing. Click on I accept, and then next, and click on next. Click yes, next. Also, you can check this, create a desktop icon to create a desktop shortcut for you, and then click next, and then install. Finally, you can uncheck this option, launch Visual Studio Code, and click finish. And that's it. See you in the next lesson.